anniversary. 3rd anniversary.
3 whole years. We're practically newlyweds.
So, we are heading into town and we're gonna have our date night. Nick got me a present.
And it fell on Wednesday, which is our normal date night anyway.
Yep. Nick got me a present. I was surprised. I've been dealing with allergies.
Do a lot of presents.
No, we don't do a lot of presents. We keep on talking at the same time.
Sorry. I'll drive.
No, you're fine. I've been dealing with allergies, so my nose is red. Been sneezing a lot. So.
You'll shut the red-nosed wifey. Not funny. Not funny at all.
So, anyways, we're gonna go to our normal place that we usually go to when we're here in town, and that we love. And it's a steakhouse, and we're gonna go have steak.
Yeah, steak.
Yeah. All right. We're on our way.
Adios.
One thing about Kansas and some other states in the United States is in the spring, trees start blooming, and something about their pollen bothers me. The red nose, the watery eyes, and the sneezing and the runny nose. Red nose is from blowing my nose all the time. Oh my goodness. Allergies. Allergies. I have to deal with while I'm here in the States in the spring when the trees are blooming. Yay. Something I don't look forward to being here. But, you know, I don't enjoy this.
I'm going to teach you how I make my eggs. First, I get the grease. And I have my hot plate out. And then I have my cutting board along with my spoon that I use to dip the grease into the pan. I have my spatula and my knife. Here is my pan. I'm going to put it on the hot plate. And I also have a bowl for the eggs and a fork to stir up the eggs. Then I have my plate and fork for my eggs. Next, I'm going to get the bag that I have my onion in. And I'm going to set it out here. And then I will grab my eggs and set them on the counter as well. Okay, so I have my real salt that I use for the eggs. I also have garlic salt that I use for hamburgers. So here I'm going to put my onion, what I have left of it, on the cutting board, and I'm going to dice it up as best as I can. And I'm going to be using this onion, and I'm going to put the onion in with the eggs is how that's going to work. I'm actually going to fry up the onion before I put the eggs in there. Okay, so now it's all done, and it looks like all the pieces are cut up pretty good, and I'm going to go to the next step. Okay, so in this pan, I got some bacon grease, a scoop of it, and I put it in, and I'm letting it warm up and get ready before I put the onion in there to start frying it up. And my next step is to put my 2 eggs into this bowl. I'm going to crack them open and put them in there, throw the shell away. There are some uses that you can do with the shell, but I'm just tossing these for now. I'm going to go ahead and take this fork and I'm going to blend the 2 eggs together and prepare them to put them into the pan with the onions. after the onions have fried. So I'm stirring it up, and I'm going to get some salt, and I'm going to pour some salt in there, some of the real salt. As you can see, it's good salt. And pour that in there, and I'm going to mix it up together. And you can salt to taste is how I do it. So it's looked like it was a lot of salt, but really it was not much salt for me, at least. It was the right amount to make it tasty. So I'm going to stir that up. And then now over here at the frying pan, you can see that the bacon grease is all ready. It's probably a little more ready than it's supposed to be, but that's okay. I'm going to put the onion in there so that it can fry up. I love fried onion. And sorry about the the heat coming up and blurring it up, but you can still see what's going on. Oh my goodness, I did not realize that was happening. Oh well. So I'm going to stir up the onion a little bit and just let it sit there for a little while so that it can cook. Fried onions are so delicious. I love them. And if you're hearing a lot of noise right now from the voiceover, it is definitely so windy here in Kansas. Anyhow, if you have anything that you enjoy as far as breakfast food similar to this, let me know in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. That will definitely be something that you can do to help us out. So, all right, so I'm going to let the onions just kind of sit there and sizzle and fry up for a second before I stir it again. I'm getting the eggs ready. I will be getting them poured in there once the onions are done and fried up. You can kind of see that they're getting close to being ready when you see some of them browning up a little bit. So I don't like to have them all browned up because then it kind of gives a burnt taste to me. They're not really burnt, it's just they're a little more brown than what I like. I like them just a perfect fry. Okay, so stirring them around, it looks like they're about done and ready for the eggs to be poured in. I'm going to go ahead and get the eggs, and I'm going to start pouring them in. Here are the eggs. And I just pour it over like that. And I get my spatula and I try to mix the onions in with the eggs before the eggs start frying up really good. Just like so. It really turns out to be a delicious breakfast for me. I really do like eggs in the morning. So this is something I do eat in the mornings here in Kansas, and I'm probably going to incorporate it down in Mexico as well because it's just something that feels healthier for me. So, and I'm going to put a little more salt on there. So, yep, never can have too much salt. So, and don't worry about cholesterol. Your body makes cholesterol. I have not had any issues with cholesterol, so it's the sugars and all that make it turn into high cholesterol. So, but everybody has their own way of how much salt they want and everything, and it's all good. So, all right, that's looking pretty good. Looking really good. You see how that's working? And the grease just soaks right into the bacon grease. It soaks right into the eggs, making it taste a little more delicious. So, pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I love it. All right. So, it's about time to go ahead and take the eggs and put it onto my plate. And let them sit there for just a little bit longer. And then I will be putting them onto the plate. And as you can see here, they look really good. Flip it over and you got some brown on the other side. So just flipping it all up and it'll be good to go. All right. So it's looking good, and I think it's about time to put it on the plate at this moment. So I grab the plate and I just put it on there, and they will be ready to eat. And there you have it. The eggs are ready, and I am ready to eat. Thanks for watching. So I just came into the house, I took a shower, and I'm getting ready to head back out. It is super windy on this Kansas day, and when it's super windy, that means pollen is flying everywhere, and I am super allergic to the tree pollen from the budding trees. So I have my glasses on, and then I have this to cover my mouth and nose. So wish me luck. I'll make it through. I'll make it back to the RV, but it is so windy out there, you guys. I did not miss the wind at all while we were in Mexico. All right, here I go. It is so windy out here. Very windy. No fun. I'm in the RV. Can you hear all that? The RV is shaking. Because it's so windy outside, y'all. Did you hear that? Oh my goodness. I'll show you what it looks like outside. This is pure ridiculousness. I'm telling you. Kansas blows. I have no idea what that noise is. I should go check it out. Okay, first of all, look at the trees. You can hear the wind and you can see the trees. It is blowing crazily. A limb just came down from that tree over there, which I figured limbs are probably coming off of this tree, which is what that noise is. I can't really open the door because the wind won't let me. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, see, it was probably the tree. Oh gosh. It's windy out there. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is the one thing I really, 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 truly dislike about Kansas. Oh my goodness. It's the wind. It is so windy in Kansas. It's like a daily thing, but this is like a lot of wind. This isn't, this high wind right now is not normal for daily, but it's windy daily. And it's nice when it's not windy. But they warned us, they pre-warned us as far as a high wind warning and stuff, and which could turn into like a high fire warning or something like that.
Oh. I do not like all this wind. And it messes with my allergies. I probably shouldn't have opened the door when I did. Because I did not cover my nose and mouth, so I might start sneezing soon. Oh my gosh, here it comes. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Okay. Well, anyways, we are actually going to tonight go and hang out with some friends that they actually live here in Kansas. They're some of our friends we met down in Mexico. So we're gonna be able to go and hang out with them, and we might have them on video. So they were on video before on some of our videos. So while we were down in Mexico, we had a lot of fun. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna get off here and we will see you on the next video. Adios.